Every day, the city awakens to the familiar symphony of bustling streets, distant sirens, and the gentle hum of life as it ebbs and flows through concrete arteries. But in the shadow of dawn, while most are still nestled within the comfort of their beds, one figure rises before the sun, ready to greet a world that relies on the promise of protection and hope. This is the story of a day in the life of a superhero, a soul both extraordinary and deeply human, whose every moment is a delicate balance between power and responsibility. The morning begins not with fanfare, but with quiet resolve. Before the city stirs, the superhero sits in meditation, grounding themselves in purpose. The room is sparse: a simple cot, a sturdy desk stacked with newspapers and case files, a window offering a glimpse of the city skyline. Here, in this space, the world's expectations fall away, leaving only the heartbeat of a person who has chosen a life few could imagine. Stretching sore muscles, the superhero reflects on the previous night. A rooftop chase, a daring rescue, a narrow escape. The aches are reminders of battles fought in the shadows, victories won, and losses endured. Yet, with each sunrise, the slate is wiped clean. Every day a new beginning, every challenge a call to action. After a quick breakfast, fuel for the demanding hours ahead, the superhero scans the latest headlines. Crime waves, political tensions, a missing child. The world is never short of problems, and the weight of each headline presses upon their shoulders. But beneath the burden lies determination. The superhero suits up, donning attire that is both armor and symbol, a costume stitched with meaning, carrying the legacy of hope. The mask is not just a disguise, but a shield for the loved ones who could be endangered by exposure. As the city comes alive, the superhero is already in motion. High above the streets, leaping from rooftop to rooftop, surveying the neighborhoods below. The vantage point offers clarity, a city teeming with stories, each person a thread in a vast tapestry. The superhero's senses are tuned to the pulse of danger, a distant scream, the screech of tires, the subtle shift of air that signals something amiss. The first call for help comes from a familiar source. The police scanner crackles with urgency. A bank robbery in progress, hostages taken, chaos erupting on Main Street. Without hesitation, the superhero races towards the scene, navigating alleys and fire escapes with practiced agility. On arrival, the situation is tense. Armed criminals, frightened civilians, law enforcement pinned down. The superhero assesses, calculates, and acts. With speed and precision, they intervene, disarming the robbers, shielding the innocent, diffusing the threat. The battle is swift but intense, each move guided by a blend of instinct and experience. When the dust settles, gratitude radiates from those who were saved. The superhero offers reassurance, a steady hand, a promise that justice will prevail. But even as thanks are given, the superhero knows there is no time to linger. The city is vast and danger never sleeps. Throughout the morning, the superhero attends to 1,000 crises, both large and small. A fire breaks out in a crowded apartment building. With superhuman strength, the superhero clears debris, carries victims to safety, and calms frightened children. In a nearby park, a lost dog is reunited with its tearful owner. A simple act, but a reminder that heroism lives in kindness as much as in grand gestures. Between the rescues, the superhero listens. Children whisper their dreams and fears. Elders share wisdom and warnings. Neighbors confide suspicions of wrongdoing. The superhero is more than a force of nature. They are a trusted guardian, a keeper of secrets, a symbol of unity. Each interaction deepens the bond between hero and community, building trust that will be vital in the hours ahead. As midday approaches, the city settles into a rhythm. Office workers hustle through crowded streets, vendors hawk their wares, students laugh in schoolyards. The superhero, ever vigilant, moves among them, sometimes in plain sight, sometimes hidden in the crowd. Their presence is both comfort and deterrent, a silent reminder that good watches over evil. But heroism is not without sacrifice. The superhero's personal life is a patchwork of missed opportunities and broken promises. Friends and family, aware of the burden, offer understanding but crave connection. The superhero manages brief moments of normalcy, a phone call to a sibling, a shared coffee with an old friend. A smile exchanged with a stranger. These fleeting interactions are cherished, anchoring the superhero to the humanity they strive to protect. The afternoon brings new challenges. Word reaches the superhero of a sinister plot unfolding across the city. A criminal mastermind is orchestrating chaos, targeting infrastructure, sowing fear. The superhero mobilizes, working in tandem with authorities and allies, gathering intelligence, devising a plan. The stakes are high. Failure could mean catastrophe. The confrontation is inevitable, a battle of wits and strength, played out on rooftops, in tunnels, across crowded plazas. The villain is cunning, armed with technology and henchmen, but the superhero is relentless. The city holds its breath as the fight rages, citizens watching from windows and screens, praying for victory. Through grit and courage, the superhero prevails, thwarting the plot and restoring order. The villain is apprehended, the threat neutralized, and the city exhales in relief. In the aftermath, the superhero surveys the damage, tending to the wounded, comforting the shaken. The work is not finished. Healing takes time, and scars, physical and emotional, require attention. The superhero coordinates with first responders, ensures resources are allocated, and advocates for those who cannot speak for themselves. The role of hero extends beyond the battlefield. It is found in compassion, advocacy, and the tireless pursuit of justice. As evening descends, the city glows with the promise of peace. Lights flicker in windows, music spills from open doors, laughter drifts across parks. The superhero, weary but resolute, finds a moment of solitude atop a skyscraper, gazing out over the city they love. The view is breathtaking, a mosaic of lives intertwined, each one precious. Reflection comes easily in the quiet of dusk. The superhero remembers the faces encountered throughout the day, the child rescued from a burning building, the elderly woman helped across the street, the teenager inspired to stand up to bullies. Each story is a testament to the impact of courage and kindness. The superhero is humbled by the weight of their responsibility, grateful for the chance to serve. But the day is not yet done. Night brings its own challenges, a new wave of danger, a fresh call for help. The superhero answers, racing into the darkness, guided by the unwavering belief that every life matters. The battles fought at night are no less important than those waged during the day. They are simply shrouded in mystery, hidden from the eyes of the world. As midnight approaches, the city sleeps, its dreams guarded by the silent sentinel who patrols the streets. The superhero moves with purpose, deterring crime, offering aid, and ensuring that hope endures. The hours are long, the risks great, but the reward is the knowledge that the city is safer, its people protected. In the final moments of the day, the superhero returns home, exhausted but fulfilled. The costume is hung, the mask set aside, revealing the face of someone who, despite extraordinary gifts, is shaped by the same fears, doubts, and desires as anyone else. Sleep comes quickly, but not before a final whisper of gratitude, a promise to rise again with the dawn, ready to face whatever challenges await. A day in the life of a superhero is more than battles and victories. It is a tapestry woven from sacrifice, compassion, and unyielding hope. Each moment is a choice, each action a testament to the power of goodness. The superhero's journey is not solitary. It is shared with the countless lives touched, the hearts inspired, and the dreams kept alive. In the end, the true measure of a superhero is not found in their powers, but in their humanity, the ability to rise each day, face the darkness, and bring light to the world. And so, as the city sleeps and the stars wheel overhead, the superhero rests, knowing that tomorrow is another chance to make a difference, to be the hero the world needs, and to live a life defined not by what they can do, but by what they choose to do. The story of a superhero's day continues, stretching into the early hours, where even in the quietest corners, vigilance remains. Patrols through alleyways reveal graffiti not as vandalism, but as silent cries for attention. Messages left by youth seeking meaning and identity. The superhero pauses, considering the struggles hidden behind these marks, and makes a mental note to return, to engage, to listen. Meanwhile, a distant alarm signals trouble at a laboratory on the outskirts of town. The superhero responds swiftly, arriving to find a hazardous chemical spill threatening workers and the environment. Using ingenuity and resourcefulness, they contain the leak, evacuate personnel, and coordinate with experts to minimize damage. The work is technical, demanding not only strength, but intelligence and foresight. The superhero's reputation is built on more than daring rescues. It is sustained by a commitment to problem-solving, learning, and adaptation. Elsewhere, a young couple frantically searches for their missing child. The superhero joins the effort, canvassing neighborhoods, speaking with witnesses, analyzing clues. The investigation is painstaking, requiring patience and empathy. When the child is found, scared but unharmed, the relief is palpable. The superhero offers comfort, reminding the family that hope endures even in the darkest moments. Throughout these trials, the superhero faces internal battles as well. Doubt creeps in, questions of efficacy, impact, and legacy. The burden of expectation can be overwhelming and the fear of failure ever present. Yet each challenge is met with resolve, each setback transformed into motivation. The superhero's greatest strength lies not in invulnerability, but in resilience, the ability to rise again and again, no matter the odds. Connections with other heroes and allies provide sustenance. A meeting at a hidden headquarters brings together a diverse team: the tech genius, the seasoned veteran, the rookie still finding their way. They share intelligence, strategize, and support one another. The superhero values these bonds, recognizing that collaboration is key to overcoming complex threats. Alone, they are formidable. Together, they are unstoppable. As dawn approaches, the superhero takes stock of the city's heartbeat. The rhythm is steady, the people safe. The day's challenges have been met, but new ones loom on the horizon. The superhero understands that heroism is a marathon, not a sprint, a lifelong commitment to service, growth, and sacrifice. In the quieter hours, the superhero dedicates time to personal development, training in combat, mastering new skills, studying the latest advancements in science and technology. The pursuit of excellence is unending, driven by the desire to be prepared for any eventuality. The superhero is a student as much as a protector, always learning, always evolving. Community engagement is a cornerstone of their mission. Visiting schools, speaking with youth, advocating for social justice, the superhero uses their platform to inspire, educate, and empower. They encourage others to find their own strength, to stand up for what is right, to believe in the power of collective action. Heroism is contagious, and the superhero works tirelessly to spread its message. The day's pace slows as evening falls, bringing moments of reflection and gratitude. The superhero honors the memories of those lost, the victories won, and the battles yet to come. They write in a journal, recording thoughts and lessons, ensuring that the legacy of heroism endures beyond their own story. The superhero's journey is marked by humility. They recognize that their powers are gifts, not entitlements, and that true greatness lies in service to others. They seek counsel from mentors, listen to the wisdom of elders, and remain open to growth. The mantle of heroism is heavy, but it is worn with grace. Relationships, though complicated, are cherished. Bonds with family, friends, and romantic partners provide solace and grounding. The superhero strives to balance duty with love, knowing that connection is essential to well-being. They celebrate milestones, mourn losses, and share in life's joys and sorrows, just as anyone else. The city's needs are ever-changing. Natural disasters, political unrest, and social challenges require adaptability and vision. The superhero works alongside civic leaders, advocates for policy change, and supports initiatives that strengthen the community. Their influence extends beyond the battlefield, shaping the future in meaningful ways. As the night deepens, the superhero patrols once more, ensuring that all is well. They offer assistance to the homeless, intervene in domestic disputes, and lend a listening ear to those in distress. Heroism is found in these small acts, in the willingness to be present, to care, to uplift. The day concludes not with triumph, but with quiet resolution. The superhero returns home, reflects on the lessons learned, and prepares for the challenges ahead. Sleep is a brief respite, a chance to recharge before the cycle begins anew. Through it all, the superhero remains guided by a simple truth, that every life matters, and that the choice to serve is the highest calling. Their story is one of perseverance, compassion, and hope, a reminder that heroism is within reach for all who choose to make a difference. And so, as the city dreams beneath a blanket of stars, the superhero stands watch, ready to rise with the dawn and face another day. Their journey continues, a testament to the power of courage, kindness, and the unwavering belief that one person can change the world.